All right, ladies and gentlemen, live and direct,
Yes.
Radio Row, Wrestlemania 31 from the Bay Area, San Jose, Mr. Swift, Vin Dog,
Yes,
and
sir.
of course,
Sean.
we got the incomparable one, the new face of fear, as he says. Bray Wyatt is in the building, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Good morning, Bray. It's early.
Good morning. It is very early.
The face of fear is awake early in the morning, getting the fear started.
I don't do a lot of sleeping, period. So
He's got
this
that
is
Red Bull
fine
ready.
for me, Yeah.
There you go, man.
Let me ask you, that's the first question I wanted to ask. Being on the road, man, it's picked up so much for me. I mean, for you. It's picked up so much for you. How has it been, like, just transitioning into being so busy all the time on the road traveling? How do you keep up with sleep and the working out? And mentally, how do you keep it there? And physically?
I miss everything that's home. You know, there's a lot of people there that I love very much. But that being said, I live for this, and this is who I am, and this is what I do.
Right.
And I never wanted anything else. So now that you get everything, now that I have everything that I ever wanted, it would be just redundant to complain about it, you know?
Right, right.
So this is who I am, and I'm proud of that, and I accept it.
And it comes with the territory, man.
It
With
does.
the family.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, that coffin that you came out in, was that Taker's, or did you like get that yourself?
Okay, so I made one.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched Raw, but I completely just built a coffin myself, and it took me forever, and then I burned that one, and the one I came out in Fastlane, that was Undertaker's legitimate coffin.
Oh, okay.
What was his response for you taking that from him?
I haven't seen him yet. You tell me.
All he told you is that you'll rest in peace on Sunday, but that's yet to be seen.
Sooner or later, the man comes around, is what I've been told, you know?
Let me ask you about that, too. Speaking of the build-up to WrestleMania, we haven't seen Taker,
No.
obviously, and obviously we're not going to see Taker until Sunday. How has it been on the road to WrestleMania, kind of carrying the entire, the entire feud, yourself in the ring?
The whole time it has been about me, and I like that. You know,
Yeah.
this is for me.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, this is for me. He has nothing left to prove. He's the Undertaker. He's
Right.
the Phenom.
Right.
So this is all in the build-up. It has all been me.
Yeah.
Putting my points across, you know,
Right.
and that's what it should have been, you know. This is my moment, and that's what it is.
Yeah. And how do you feel working with Taker, knowing way back in the day that your father worked with Taker? Is it kind of a strange feeling, like, two generations of the family working with the same man, or is it more of an honor, or how is it for you?
Anyone that is a fan that has been around this for any period of time, they all know the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, WWE almost is the Undertaker.
Right. For so many years.
Yeah, and when you
For a quarter of a century.
Yeah, when 9-year-old Bray is sitting Indian style in a daze in front of his television, watching this giant creepy monster, come out and dominate everyone, you look at it as, man, I want to be that one day, you know. And now here I am, however many years later, standing toe to toe with him on the grandest stage of them all. It's pretty
That's an awesome
good feeling. Yeah.
You basically have the whole world in your hands right now. You know what I'm saying?
I once did, I think.
Yeah.
So how's it feel, man, like the new character, of course, Husky Harris, coming into your own? It feels like this is much more natural for you.
Yeah.
Who came up? Was it the way you wanted to do? Was it Vince kind of showing you direction and you running with it? How did that happen?
Some of the darkest years of my life came in between 2010, 2013.
Okay.
That was when I really grew up as a person and as a man. Husky Harris was a reflection of everything that is wrong with our world and society.
Yeah.
People see beauty in symmetry. They try to force this nuclear life onto you, and that was Husky Harris. Husky Harris was not real. It was fiction.
Yeah.
It was someone that was being told to be something he was not, and was forced to be something he was not. And Bray is me being everything that I always was.
Keeping it real.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Yeah. More of a natural.
It just is.
For you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to ask you too, man. The promos you cut, and I, being that we're some older cats, we're all here in our mid 30s. When I watch a lot of the product today, I say, you know what? It's either you can cut a promo, 1, or 2, you can't cut a promo.
Yeah.
You, my friend, can cut a hell of a promo. Let me ask you this too. A lot of the guys, they're obviously given bullet points or are fully scripted. are you given a lot of leeway or 100% leeway on your content?
You can tell it's not written. Like you, it flows, just goes with you.
It's 100%.
Oh, wow.
That must be a great feeling then.
Yeah,
you can actually go out there and say your piece from the heart.
Yeah, and that's how I mean, look at it this way. You guys are radio. You know? You guys do whatever you want to do. You are who you are.
Yeah,
right.
And when I go out there, when I go out there, you know, I'm speaking, I'm saying things that people can relate to and things that, you know, they understand, because there's so many others like me, you know, that's not comfortable with everything that's going on in the world, and you know, and that's who I want to be. I want, at the end of the day, when I walk away from this, I want to have made a difference, you know.
Right.
You look at someone like Martin Luther King, you know, the man had such power behind him, you know, and behind the way he spoke and the things he spoke about. And he left his mark because he actually stood for something. Right. When I leave here, I want to stand for something, and I want everyone to collectively understand exactly what that was. Right. When it's all said and done.
And that'll be your legacy, man.
That'll be my legacy.
As an innovator in
You're
society.
creating an amazing one, man. With the Wyatt family, how was it? I know you guys came up somewhat together. How is it not being part of them and then having the feud with them? Is there ever a chance for a reunion?
Well, you never say never in this business.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Well, and that's I never really feuded with them.
Well,
we've had instances here and there.
Yeah, but not a.
There's always a scheme.
Yeah.
You know? There never really was a breakup. That's what people don't realize. People draw too much into it. At any given time, with a snap of the fingers, they're back.
Yeah.
And that's what I want people to understand.
With their character, that's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whenever we're back, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
So on Sunday, are you going to bring it with the Sister Abigail move on Taker?
However, whatever it takes, man. Chairs,
good job.
Medieval swords.
Well,
whatever it takes.
We now know it could be done. Brock beat him last year. Now I don't know how long
this
before.
This is going to be a different Undertaker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that wasn't the same.
He's been hitting the gym. He's looking big.
Yeah, he's
been doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
This is the real Undertaker. We're talking about
too, man, because we've been walking around and we saw Paul Heyman, we've seen Jimmy Hart. Not too many managers in the game. Not that you need a mouthpiece for it, but if you could pick one manager.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman now.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman.
Okay. You know,
he's amazing.
Yeah.
Nothing against Paul, but you know, I think would fit really well if the Wyatts were still together. I think Jake the Snake would be a hell of a manager for all three of you.
Me and Jake are very close.
Are you guys? Okay. Yeah. We saw him here yesterday.
Yeah.
Super
nice cool
guy. First time meeting him. Real nice guy.
He was with Ivory.
It's very odd feeling with Jake.
Because he could cut a hell of a promo almost in a whisper sense the way you do at times.
But it's also
it's powerful, though, his delivery.
And you draw people in. Right. That's the best part.
I appreciate that. But with me and Jake, it's almost like a shake of the hands before we knew each other. Do I know you? You know what I mean?
That vibe.
It's almost like
maybe you met it in another lifetime or something.
Yeah, a shark looking at a shark. You know.
And he's always spoke favorably of you. And,
he's an incredible man that's been through a lot.
If he had something left in him to work another match, he'd love to work a match with you, I'm sure.
He wouldn't have to beg me.
Hey, so that saying goes to be true. You know, good people know each other, man. That's what it's really all about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
After Taker, what's next?
You tell me. You can't just look past Undertaker. The Undertaker's the Undertaker. We'll get through Undertaker first.
See how Sunday falls out first.
I couldn't possibly imagine what's next. I don't even care. Sunday's next.
Yeah, Sunday's
the Monday morning wake up with the sore body.
Right.
And for those of you out there, you can check it out on the WWE Network for $9.99.
Yes,
it is for Sunday, man. Bray Wyatt, man, we thank you for stopping through.
Hey, thank you for having me,
We
brothers.
appreciate it, man, and say what's up to your dad, to your pops, to your brother,
and to Bo,
the whole Rotundo family, man.
And Gemini's rule forever, so you know that.
Gemini's.
You guys have coordinating tattoos that say that.
Yeah. Having the same birthday is, it's the thing.
There it is. Hey, Bray, we'll see you Sunday, man.
Hopefully
victorious against Taker, man.
Hopefully.
I think you could do it. He already lost one. He can lose another one.
Yeah, it's mine.
There you go.